Hello, I am Solesh Alfred. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. The Epoll is brought to you by Flow for the moments that move us.
All for great savings, right? Flow gives you up to $80 a month off your mobile by just adding it to your home bundle. Enjoy the fastest internet speeds and free mobile calls from your home phone, plus HBO and free internet speed upgrade. That's more value while you spend less. Switch today, bundle and save up to $80 a month off your mobile. Call us at 1-800-804-2994 or visit us in store.
Motorcyclists continue to feature in many of the horrific accidents on St. Lucia's roads, the latest claiming the life of a young rider from Vieux-Fort. The St. Lucia Moto X Club has called on motorcyclists to ensure that they have the proper gear and equipment when riding and that they abide by the traffic regulations. This comes with a notable increase in the number of motorcycles on the roads and the concern that many of the riders and their motorcycles are unlicensed. So we ask, do you think the police traffic department should take a stronger stance against delinquent motorcyclists? We tally the numbers on our voting platforms, and here is how you voted. 97% said yes and 3% said no. We also took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
The traffic laws in St. Lucia, they are adequate to a great extent. In terms of policing the motorcyclists on the road, I think it's a matter of being careful. If you, as a driver, if you're in a residential area, you'd be mindful of the fact that there may be children riding on bikes, so you're a little more cautious. It's the same thing with motorcyclists. There are those who wear their gear, who do everything that they should, and sometimes they still do end up in accidents. The onus is on us as drivers to ensure that we remain aware of our surroundings. My driving instructor in defensive driving class taught us that the person in front of you and the person behind you is an idiot. If you keep that in mind, you will be more aware and you drive for everybody on the road. Be careful, be cautious, but to say police them a bit more, I would not say so, because I think it's a matter of people. If we follow the laws, we are a bit more safer on the road.
Yeah, it's time for the authorities to be more serious about them fellas, right? And you know, they are no respect for the country, right? They have no respect for people, no respect for the country. It's time for the government to be more serious about them.
And I believe like in all that road safety stuff, we need to get more cameras, everything, surveillance and stuff for us to see what's actually going on. And trust me, the young people, they don't have no kind of regards that road safety stuff. Nobody don't have no respect in the country.
I believe it's high time with all what's happening these days, as we can see on the news. Every other day or every week there is a cyclist going down. I think some of them, they have no respect for road safety. So I think definitely, at the end of the day, we know that the police cannot be everywhere, but the cyclists, they have to be held accountable for the action.
Because I'm not sure my qui drive reckless and she make you pas mêlé. So the government supposé garder pour ça. Mais licence n'a plus haut ba yo. So laisse ça là, bagay kay vini plus wet ba yo bagay sa gen motorbike. Puis on fait marger en les chimères.
I think the time has come for the police to put their feet down, because too many of our young men are dying on bikes. We've lost 2 young men for the past month. The young men, they're very inexperienced, they're not skilled, and they don't observe certain areas in St. Lucia. When you get to those areas, you have to take it easy, you have to calm down. You can't go to those places with too much speed. So I think the time has come for the police to put things in place, whether it's an increase in the fees to obtain a license, or maybe the age needs to be increased in who should be a license to operate motorcycles.
Because we have to increase the license fee, and there's the age group also, to increase the age group. Because we're losing too much of our young ones on the road.
Way past the time. They are too dangerous on the road. They haven't got no respect for other road users, and they should be more careful on the road. Secondly, they must make the driving test to drive a motorbike on the road more serious, and give it more intense. And increase the fees as well, and that probably would be a deterrent.
Because I'm a biker myself, and I've been biking for years, and I have not got myself in such accidents. And I'm seeing the kind of way you see bikers get themselves in problems is because you don't take due care and attention And as a biker, you need to take due care and attention. And you need to be cautious about other drivers on the road. So some of the bikers, I'm telling them as a biker myself, some of them are too reckless. So they have to be, drive with more cautious. And if they do that, we are going to be more positive when riding, because I'm seeing to myself, the system may have to take some drastic laws on bikers, and I'm a biker, and I do not want that to happen. So I'm sending a word out to the bikers to be more cautious on the road and drive with more safe on the road.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. The Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis has made the wearing of masks in public mandatory. Violators of the new measure will face an on-the-spot fine. The new measure was taken as part of the effort to combat the spread of the new coronavirus. The Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, like St. Lucia, has no active cases of the new coronavirus and no deaths. In St. Lucia, there has been a recent rise in social events, with many of the patrons wearing no masks. So we ask, should it be made mandatory for people to wear masks in public? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsnlucia.org or Facebook at HTSNlucia Official and vote. You can also send your response via text or WhatsApp to 584-4HTS. That's 584-4487. For Flow handset owners, as a reminder of your special voting platform. From your Flow handset, text your Epoll response to 487. Press 1 to vote yes, 2 for no, 3 no comment, and 4 I don't know. Join the discussion from your Flow device and get the opportunity to win weekly prizes. And our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.